Hi there. This is a small session about a scheduling feature in our enterprise news bundle, which is part of our Linchpin Intranet offering based on Confluence. And this is Christian. Hi, Christian. Thanks
Hi,
for
Martin.
being here with me. Why don't you just go ahead and show us a little what you've developed in the past?
Okay, our new scheduling feature for the Enterprise News Bundle means that you can schedule posts, blog posts for the future.
And we had like a cumbersome solution in the past with content scheduler from Bitvoodoo and some magic from Kamala Workflows, right? And it wouldn't actually
they're great
do what the
plugins.
customers wanted.
Yeah, the plugins were great, but they don't play together well. Mm-hmm. So we had to develop an own solution, and the first part is ready. The scheduling part and the workflow part will come later.
Approvals, okay.
Yeah, the approval part. Yeah, I can show the scheduling features. We will now create a blog post. Okay.
He has to adopt to the Mac things on Linux, and we have been haggling computers. Okay.
Okay, standard workflow like in Confluence. We can already see on the screen there's a new button, Schedule, and we will use it in a minute. I have to type a title. I will just call it Scheduling Test. And I will delete this E. Okay, the new button, Schedule, opens a dialog where I can enter a publish date and a publish time, and an expiry date and expiry time. I will come to this in a minute. If I use this button and think, oh, I just want to publish it now, I don't want to schedule it, I can do it. I just click publish, and we wait for Confluence, and the post will be published just now. That's a bit slow.
That's the point where I'm going to start cutting. Okay, waiting.
It's a connection.
So publish date is when the blog post is scheduled to become active, and the expiry date is when it is scheduled to go down, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I see this with our customers a lot. For example, for internal job postings, they have to be online for 14 days, and after 14 days they should go offline. So this would be an application of that.
Exactly. Okay, we see the blog post has been created, August 8th, no problem. But now I think I wanted to post it sometime in the past. It's a standard Confluence feature. We can post a blog post as if it had been published some days past, and our plugin supports that as well. On the bottom left of the screen, there had been an input field for this from Confluence.
So that's a standard feature in Confluence.
It's a standard feature
into this dialog
in newer Confluence features, but we have moved it into our dialog. I can choose the 2nd of August and publish it again. We see
speed up now.
Yeah, it's faster now. Maybe some caching issues. We see it's the 2nd, and it's created on 2nd of August. It worked. But now we come to the scheduling features, the real scheduling. I want this post to become active today, but we see the server time is 13:22. So we could choose a time in half-hour increments, but we can also type. Forgot the column. Can also type an exact time. Okay,
it's turned already.
Okay, we just do it again. Just checking if it really works. Okay, now we try
1:25. 4. Yeah. Okay, and this is not. It changed already to schedule publication, right?
Yeah, the button detected it's a date or time in the future, and it changes to not publish, but schedule. And we don't see the blog post because it's not active yet. We come to our scheduling overview. We have a success message. The blog post in Space News has been scheduled. And we see our overview in the Space News, our post scheduling test by
And status is planned.
Yeah, exactly. You see directly, this is the status, it's yellow, it's not there yet.
And if I click on the link on the left side, I can still see the preview, correct?
Yes, of course. I come to the post. We come to technical details later. I can only see this post if I have the rights to the post. If I had rights to create the post, I can see it, although it has not been published yet. Normal users that only have view permissions won't see the post here in this overview, or anywhere else. They don't have permission to see it, so they don't.
So it's 1:24 already. So if we reload the page, does it change already? Or?
It should. There's another link, edit. We could link to the edit mode of the scheduling test just for convenience. But now
this could be an overview of all the scheduled blog posts that I have.
Exactly.
That I may see, right? It's respecting rights management.
It's
so I
respecting permissions.
Yeah, okay.
At the current state, I see the posts that I created when I was able to create posts. I can see them. In the future, with our workflow features, we will have groups of editors who have permission to approve posts, and they will be able to see the status here and will be able to approve posts. But I was only able to create a post, so I won't be able to approve it if I'm not an editor. But yes, we have 1325 now. We can just reload the page, and the status should have changed to published. And yeah, there it is.
Magic.
It's not magic at all. It's just working. I will edit this post again. Oh no, I will create a new one. Doesn't matter really, but we have a convenience link here to create a news post in a space, in this space. If there are posts in more spaces, we would have several tables here.
So they will be grouped, and for each space, I will see all scheduled messages. Okay.
And instead of going with a ... button and create blog post, we have a convenience button here. It's faster if you want to create many news or many planned news. Okay. I will create an expiry test. It's the same workflow, schedule button. And I leave the publish date and time just blank. It means publish it now. But I will set an expiry date today in 1 minute time. Hope we're fast enough this time.
28. It's already turned.
Okay, 28. And just publish the post. It's now, so it's just publish and not schedule. Sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's faster. We will now come to an overview again, because the post is published, we could see it, but to see a success message that it has been scheduled for expiry,
we need to go to the overview.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Yeah. We have a success message. The blog post has been published in Space News. It will expire. And in the status table, we see it has a status of published. And we will now have to wait 1 minute and reload the page.
And this is basically available now in a jar that is locally with us and will come to the Enterprise News Bundle to the marketplace soon, correct?
Yes.
So if you see this video before we've put it on the marketplace, which is unlikely, but if it happens, you can contact us and we'll give you a time-bombed jar that will expire one day so that you can test. And the next thing that you'll develop for this is a approval process where someone who's the head of corporate communications can say yes, 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 this can go on.
Exactly. It's not as powerful as the Commander Workflows plugin. It's just a very basic approval process with just, I can approve a post. I cannot take back the approval. I cannot have several workflow steps. It's just a basic approval process for now.
Yeah. Okay.
But we come to this in a minute. Timer's turned here. We can just reload the page, and the status should be expired now, and it is.
Which means that everyone who doesn't have edit rights to the news cannot see it anymore anywhere in the system, correct?
Exactly.
And the others can find it in an archiving space or something?
We create for, now we come to technical details. For each post that is scheduled, we need some way to store it. Confluence does need to store the posts, and we create helper spaces for that. For each space that contains scheduled posts that are scheduled to be published or to expire, we create a helper space that has the status of archived. It's a standard Confluence feature. Archived spaces don't show up in most places of Confluence, and we set the permissions to these spaces so that only a certain group of people have edit and view permissions for them.
At this point, it's only those who can write in the space and create blog posts themselves. They can see the
exactly.
archived space, right?
Exactly. They can,
but they still have to search it in the archived area of Confluence.
Exactly. It's in the space directory. I will open it in a new tab. You can see these spaces, but you have to choose archived spaces on the left. And you see there are some spaces already that are archived, and
they have a comprehensive description as well, so that everyone who doesn't know sees in English or German description that will help them decipher what this is.
Exactly. The name of the helper space contains the original name of the space and ENB for Enterprise News Bundle Workflow, and a description that the space is needed and why it is needed. And if you delete the space, you will also lose all scheduled blog posts. The space will be deleted if you delete the original space. If I delete the demonstration space, for example, this workflow space will be deleted as well.
And the helper space will also be deleted if there's no expired or scheduled message as well, or will it stay?
Not yet. It's not. We did not deem it necessary at this point. We will clean up later.
Yeah. Okay. So that's basically the feature that they developed, right?
Yeah.
So let me give you some applications where you can use that. We see that a lot in intranet environments where corporate communications wants to control when which news will be published. For example, you could have, as I said, internal job postings. You could have release earnings calls, stock relevant stuff that you really want to have timed to be to go online. You can schedule them to go online at a certain minute or day, and you can also make them expire at a certain day. All this can be configured in advance, and I can see when which news will go up and go down in this list. That's basically something that Confluence cannot do today. I think it's creepy to create a blog post and then make it be published in the past, which basically isn't true, but is there any way to find out? Probably through the history of the page? Because in a blog page history,
it should not be. We implemented it because Confluence has the ability to predate or backdate posts, and we even do it in a better way. If you use the Confluence feature to backdate a post, it shows in the activity stream at the top as if you have created it now.
Okay.
But you have backdated it, and with our solution, it is really backdated, and it's at the right point in the activity stream.
Yeah.
And
more creepy.
It's creepy,
but this is not the feature that we were talking about. Like, if you have any of these applications now, you can contact us. There will most probably be a more sophisticated video demoing this feature, but thank you so much, Christian, for giving us this preview. And stay tuned on our marketplace listing for this to be public for everyone who has a valid license. And if you want to try it, contact us. Thanks.